In the boiler world, we measure everything: pressure, temperature, voltage, amperage. However, one measurement is often ignored until something goes wrong: chimney draft. You can't see it, but it can make or break your boiler's performance. If you've ever dealt with poor combustion, nuisance shutdowns, or sooting, don't skip this video. We dig into what draft is, how it affects boilers, especially steam, and how outdoor temps play a role. Welcome to Boiler Room Detective. I'm your host, Ray Wolfarth. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. So what is chimney draft? Draft is a pressure difference that moves the combustion gases from the boiler through the flue pipe and out the chimney. It does this by relying on the buoyancy of warm air. In other words, warm air rises. When the warm air rises, it's replaced by cooler boiler room air. Most Category 1 boilers rely on natural draft, where the heat from the combustion gases makes them rise up and out of the chimney. Some systems have a mechanical draft, using fans to assist with the flow. Whether it's natural or forced, it all comes down to pressure differential. We measure draft in inches of water column, usually aiming for slightly negative pressure at the flue outlet. Too much or too little can cause real headaches. Too little draft, the gases don't exit the combustion chamber fast enough. This leads to incomplete combustion, flame rollout, or even carbon monoxide buildup. Too much draft, this is like flushing your boiler's heat right up the chimney. The combustion gases whip through the boiler so fast that they don't transfer their heat to the water. You lose efficiency and money with every firing cycle. Ever wonder why your boiler is getting pilot flame failures? Check your draft. Excess draft can pull the flame off the thermocouple or flame rod, causing intermittent shutdowns or lockouts. Steam boilers are especially susceptible to draft issues. Here's why. Steam boilers have a higher stack temperature, which can increase the natural draft beyond the ideal levels. This can lead to faster exit of the combustion gas, reduced heat transfer to the water and steam, and higher fuel bills. Low draft leads to incomplete combustion, which creates soot. That soot insulates the fire side of the boiler. It's like you now have two insulators: scale on the water side and soot on the fire side. Excess draft can also affect the operation of the boiler by creating erratic water levels, surging, and nuisance low water shutoffs. The boiler could be perfectly tuned with ideal combustion settings, but if your draft is off, you're burning cash. The sweet spot is a draft strong enough to clear the flue gases, but not so strong that it pulls the heat out with them. Did you know outside air temperatures directly influence draft? Let me explain how. When it's cold outside, the temperature difference between the flue gases and outdoor air increases. That means a higher draft. Sounds great, right? Well, not always. Higher draft can pull the flue gases out too fast, like we discussed. In the summer or shoulder seasons, the outdoor temperature rises and the differential between the flue gas temperature and the outside temperature shrinks. This weakens the natural draft and can even reverse it. It's called a downdraft. I've walked into many a boiler room in May and smelled flue gases because the chimney was pushing them back into the building, especially if the chimney is cold. Boilers that cycle on and off a lot, like in the spring and the fall, experience fluctuating draft. Each startup may have a different draft level, which throws off your combustion stability and the air-to-fuel ratio. How do you manage draft? Draft diverters are used on smaller boilers to allow room air up the stack when the draft is excessive. Larger boilers will use barometric dampers to regulate the draft pressure by swinging open or shut depending on the chimney pool and the set point. It's cheap insurance against overfiring. A mechanical or induced draft fan can maintain a consistent draw in tall buildings or systems with long horizontal flue runs. The draft should be checked every combustion analysis. If you skip that step, you're flying blind. You also want to do chimney inspections. Look for creosote, bird's nest, broken liners, or collapsed masonry, which can ruin the draft. A blocked chimney means the gases don't leave and people don't breathe. If you live in an area with big seasonal temperature swings, consider adjusting combustion settings twice a year to compensate for draft variations. The draft is invisible, but its effects aren't. It impacts combustion, efficiency, burner performance, and even safety. Steam boilers are more sensitive because of the higher stack temperature and the potential for soot. So next time the system seems off, grab your draft gauge or manometer and pay attention to the flue. You might just save the boiler and your customer a lot of grief. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. My boiler books are available to purchase at Pronto Heating Supplies in New York and online at Amazon. My articles are published in these industry magazines. See you on the next case.